back to an episode of NASCAR. I am Chad LaRoche along with James Sullivan. We're here tonight to talk about some racing, of course.
Yes, we are.
Alright, let's start off with the Truck Series.
I didn't watch it. Sorry, I missed it. I was working.
Alright, well, I believe that was Father's Day, actually. Yes, it was early in the day, and I was sitting there out fishing, and I'm watching the race, and Johnny Sauter and Austin Hill. I guess they got together. Austin spins him, crashes him, and then Johnny Sauter comes, runs him down on the car, and just crashes right into him, spins it out. Then
Awesome.
Johnny Sauter.
I'm so sorry I missed that.
And then Johnny Sauter is suspended. He's suspended for a race, so he won't be there at Gateway. So that's a bummer for him. And then the winner of Ross Chastain ended up getting penalized, and he got disqualified and finished. I guess they're putting him in last or something, but yeah, I guess it was Brett Moffitt that won.
Wow.
That was all that race. And then the Xfinity didn't miss much at Iowa. It was Christopher Bell.
Yeah, I actually saw that race, and it was Bell domination. I mean, that car was so good.
Yeah, it was
ridiculous. I mean, every time we came to the end of the segment, he was 5 seconds out front. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. And at one point, I was just sitting there talking, and I was like, he's got to win. I'm just kind of paying attention, obviously for you guys. So it was. Domination. I'm happy. At least it was just an Xfinity guy.
Yeah, it was just Xfinity guys on the track.
That's why I'll take it.
Only person that had anything for him was Cole Custer, and he didn't have anything for him at all.
Yeah, he tried. And I was actually listening to Cole Custer's radio, man. He said a couple times ago, I can't do nothing. He's just too good.
Right.
And so, it was nice to see the actual Xfinity guys for once. Just for once, actually, just beat all them and go out there and race and do their thing, and it was fun.
Well, Xfinity guys, they got their hands full with their own little championship, and sometimes they get stomped on by the NASCAR guys.
Overshadows it.
Kyle Busch.
Yep.
But thank God he already ran his races, and now he's just going to screw something else up now.
Yep. Well, hey, guess what? You haven't had to do a rant on him in a while. I guess it's been quiet.
Yeah, he actually hasn't done anything to piss me off in a while.
He really hasn't. He's super quiet. See, Kyle, that's what you do. Just don't drive good, and no one says shit about you, right?
Right. Hey, keep your head down, and I won't tear you apart. Fair's fair.
Did you do anything good for this week on Father's Day since we had the weekend off?
No, I just went to the in-laws, hung out with the father-in-law. It's an adventure, let me tell you. And not much, really. I've been working really, really, really hard. So Saturday, I spent the entire day lying on my back.
There you go. Right. Yeah, I feel you.
On the couch.
Yeah, I spent
flipping through fucking stupid movies.
I spent mine with my dad. It was fun. We went fishing, hung out. It was a good time, Dad. We had a good time. Cheers to that. And I had a good weekend. Just wished there was more racing.
Right.
And speaking of racing coming up, Sonoma. And since, like I said,
We're gonna turn right.
Yeah, we were talking earlier. We're gonna spend probably most of this majority of this one on just road courses. Because, like I said, there wasn't a lot going on last weekend, so we really want to talk about some of our favorite moments. We'll talk about the race coming up. Some crazy, bizarre things we've seen, they added back, what was it they said?
It's called the Carousel.
They added back the Carousel, which I'm surprised I said I don't even know that was something shiny.
Yeah, so I knew something about racing that you didn't.
Yeah, I knew it was called something.
Right.
I was called a chicane, but then again, I'm thinking Watkins Glen, so.
Right. I hope they go to the boot on Watkins Glen. That'd be great if they go to the boot.
Yeah, that would be, yeah. Don't wonder if they would ever do that.
I don't know. The boot's tough.
Well, you think
even the formal, the Indy guys, they dread the boot.
Well, the other thing is, you think of NASCAR, when they have some major accidents, it's right where that comes off. Where you're supposed to go into the boot instead of go straight, it goes down. Dude, there has been some nasty accidents just coming off there.
Right.
Jeff Gordon, I remember that one with
Sam
Hornish.
Yep, T-Bone.
I think Jeff Burton was involved in that one too. One. I remember a couple of years ago that Stenhouse did the same thing. Jimmy Johnson came and nailed him.
Yeah.
So that spot has some dangerous wrecks. Michael McDowell, I remember he almost flipped over right there.
Right.
I remember that. Yeah, dude. It was just some crazy wreck at Watkins Glen. But Sonoma's its own demon.
Yeah.
Hills.
It's
hilly.
The hills and the S's and that freaking
It's the wine country.
hairpin.
It's the wine wine country.
Right? That hairpin at the end there, that last turn, was it turn 12? Well, it's not going to be turn 12 anymore. It's going to be, what, turn 14?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Or even more. It could be like 15 because I think there is
Right.
there's 4 turns in it that they consider. And then you got the S's.
Well, there's going to be the right's still the same right that they always took, but then they're going to go around the carousel,
right.
which is
So
just
you're right,
one, and then there's
Okay.
a right. So it's going to be 14.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Like I said, I've never seen it before. I heard the last time they did it was 1997.
Yeah,
I think
well,
that was
it's a
the
tough
last time
turn
they
because
did
it's
that.
an off-camber turn. I mean, you're turning left, but the road's tilted right. It's an off-camber turn. That's why the NASCAR was like, "No, we don't want to do it. It wrecks our cars."
But now the way NASCAR's going, they're like, well, let's just do it anyway so they can all wreck.
Right.
Or at least I think. I mean, I've never seen it before, so I'm excited for tomorrow, Friday, because they'll be practicing all that stuff, so
Right.
see what happens, I guess, you know. It's the only thing I can say. I don't know what to expect. I've never seen it before.
I don't remember the last time I saw one, but I know I've seen it. That's for sure. I've definitely seen the NASCAR guys on the carousel, but then again, I don't remember. So.
Do you any big crash? Do you remember like Tony Stewart and Brian Vickers when they fought? And Tony Stewart ended up in the pin hair turn they call it.
Right.
There. He ended up like this in the air.
Yeah.
Because Vickers, oh man, there was some good rivalries at that track. Remember Steve Park flipped it in '99.
Yeah.
I remember that. And I forget who was driving the 33. I think it was Ken Schrader too. I think he crashed, smashed, and did some destroying to his car in that race too. Jeff Gordon, I think, was the king. I think of the road courses at that time. Then who do you think was the best road course racer?
Best road course racer that I've ever seen in
NASCAR. We won't say the ringers. We'll save that after.
Well,
We'll say pure for NASCAR, not road course ringers. Just yet.
the best road course victory I've seen by any NASCAR guy. I mean, I don't remember what year it was, but I'm pretty sure it was Kevin Harvick, and he came through the field. He must have started like 23rd, 24th, and he just picked him up and knocked him down the entire race long. Came to like, I don't know, 5 to go, and he's right behind whoever the leader was at the time. I don't remember, and he just blew who the fuck by the guy, and it was game over from then. Because as soon as he got out front in the clean air, he was gone.
I wonder who that. I'll look at that. I'll figure out what year that is, and I'll tell you guys next week. We'll figure out that exact race he's talking about, because I will look it up and find out. Because I can't remember right now. I'm not sure if he's won at a road course, or has he?
I'm pretty sure it was Kevin Harvick
At Sonoma?
Yeah, Sonoma.
You might be right. I think that might have been maybe the year I think Robbie Gordon was his teammate. The 31. I remember them two battling one year for the win. It could be that year that I'm thinking. Could be. I'm not totally sure. But I think that was like 03 or something like that. Or 04. So there was something way back far that I remember that. What about when you think of Xfinity race there?
Absolutely. Absolutely. They should definitely be fucking racing.
But they race at a bunch of road courses. They race at like Road America.
Yes, they do. And then they tear up that track too.
What's the other one that they race up there?
They race at what, Toronto or something like that?
No, not what's the other road course?
Montreal or something like that they go to, and there's another one, what, freaking Mexico or something stupid
They
like
used
that?
to be. They used to go. But what's the other one that's it's Road America? What's the other one?
Mid-Ohio?
Mid-Ohio. Yes, that's the one I'm thinking of. Those I like when they race at those two tracks. I think that's actually better than any other road courses. I played even the video games, the NASCAR Heat game. That's freaking fun.
Right.
Then just
Road America is a great track, and Mid-Ohio is just, I mean, it's Mid-Ohio. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
Oh, dude, do you remember the couple of years ago when they were racing in the rain and whoever's in first just kept wiping it? Like Bubba Wallace was driving the 6th that year.
Yeah.
Was that one or two? He spun out, then this guy spins out, then this guy spun out. The guy that finished he was like 10th. He ended up like winning the race because everyone ended up just spinning out and crashing because it was like raining.
Or something like
Something
that.
weird, or something like it was something wicked weird.
Right.
And it was just like, oh, all right, good for him. All right. Oh, it was he drove the 42, Justin Marks.
Justin Marks.
I think that's who it
I don't even know
was.
who that is.
I think that's who it was. I think it was Justin Marks.
Because everybody spun out in front of him.
It's something like that. I'm pretty sure it was him. Don't mark me, but I'm pretty sure it was that guy. I think he's the one that came unprepared in the rain. I'm not sure though. I'll have to look it up too. And then the other one I remember was Jeremy Clements. Remember he spun out? What's his name to win the race? I think it was Christopher Bell. He just spun right out. He just took him right out, and then they both spun, and then they both started driving away, but he drove away first. And he won the race. That was a year or two ago, dude. I think it was Watkins Glen that he did that. Fucking went to the turn, did just bang, and he fucking, I'm losing, fuck it.
Right.
It's the only time that kid ever won.
Hey, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Oh yeah. Do you remember that big crash with them, and they all fucking slammed into, it was at Watkins Glen, they slammed into the pit wall and stuff, and the sand thing went crazy. And they all nuts.
I actually remember.
It was 2008. And
I remember when they
hit the wall right there, and the sand things, whatever. Those cars just fucking, like David Gilliland and fucking guys like that.
Right. That's the
Reed Sorensen, I remember.
The unpredictability of road courses, and that's hitting the sand barriers at the entrance to pit road.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude, and not only that, like you think of that first turn, imagine when they're on that breakdown in that first turn there in Watkins Glen. They go straight. I mean, I remember Denny Hamlin, dude. The brakes fail, dude. You're hold on. Remember Jimmy Johnson when he did that?
Jimmy Johnson did. I was about to say
2001.
He had no brakes with a hung throttle, and he just pounded that.
Dude, this was before. This is when they had the styrofoam. It wasn't even.
No, it wasn't the styrofoam. They had tires.
It was when they first started the styrofoam because it was a safety thing, and then it was the tires, and then it was the wall.
Right.
So he went right there, it's styrofoam.
Obliterated the tires.
I don't even know why. Yeah, and then he gets up and he's just like, yeah,
hey, I lived.
Thank God he lived. I don't understand tire. I mean, you probably do. I don't know why these tires so much. I mean, I guess it does absorb a hit and bounce off the car, but it can cause a hell of a fucking mess though too.
Oh yeah, it absolutely does. But hey, it's cheap and it works. But it will fuck up your car. That's why you don't want to hit the freaking tires.
Oh yeah, because you're just hitting the boing, just bouncing right off, man.
Right. Well, it isn't exactly like boing. They're not inflated. I mean,
imagine that too. They put Popeyes on the car back on the track.
might as well be hitting the wall.
Yeah, right. Oh shit. What do you think about the sand traps and stuff? Do you think they should just put pavement everywhere, or do you think they should put grass everywhere, or do you just think straight up sand?
That's another point about the unpredictability of the road course is them having to deal with getting stuck in the sand and getting onto the grass and the carousel. You got to hit that right. You get these tires up in the air and those tires up in the air at the right time, at the right speed, at the right
that is cool.
angle.
We're gonna see that. I like seeing that when they go up like that.
Right.
They hit, and then it's insane. And not only that, they got to think of the heat.
Yeah,
Sonoma's fucking hot, dude. It's
they got a heat wave going down there right now.
They still have the forest fires and things going on out there.
I don't know.
That was big. Forest fires out there were no joke, man.
Yeah, that place got cooked, literally.
It was like going into hell.
Well, people that came driving out of there, missing eyebrows, saying, it was like driving through hell.
Oh yeah.
And their freaking paint jobs on their Priuses were all bubbled. And then their plastic bumpers were melting off, but they got out of there.
Oh, okay, I guess that's a good way to put it, man.
Right?
So what do you think about Gateway Speedway, anyway?
Gateway?
That's where the trucks are going to be.
Oh.
I like Gateway, but I think it's going to be boring. I like to watch the Indy cars there more than anything. It could be exciting, though. It could be. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm hoping it's exciting. I hope to see something crazy happen.
I mean, the trucks usually do put on a good show no matter where they are.
Usually. I've seen some pretty damn fucking boring truck races. And
right, yeah.
Other than the fact that what happened last week, that truck race was not, it was, okay, cool.
Right.
He's running away with it. Oh, he's running away with it. Oh. So I think there also needs to be a lot of work done on those two series as well to get these trucks, I think, a little bit better. But
hey,
just get the whole series better. I just want to see. I still think Michigan was a great race. You know what I mean? So the racing there was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I couldn't believe my eyes watching Michigan the whole time. It was one of the best races I've ever seen there, and I've actually been there.
Yeah, that was a good race.
And the race that I saw there was nothing compared to
nothing. about
that's saying something.
you think about Darrell Waltrip. This is Fox's last broadcast. This is his last time to be in the booth.
I posted this on the internet the other day, and everybody was ranking on him. Oh yeah, boogie, 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 goodbye. Take your brother with you. Just ranking on the guy. But the truth of the matter is the guy is a racing legend and a true ambassador to the sport. He has been like him or hate him. You got to admit that that's what he is. He's been an ambassador to the sport ever since he hung up the gloves, and he's tried his 110% every single time to promote the sport.
Yeah, he did.
You can't knock him for that. I mean, you may hate the boogity 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 thing, but it worked for him. He became a catch line for him. I mean, it made him. It made it what it was, and I didn't come up with it, and I wouldn't have come up with it. Am I sorry to see him, leave the booth? Not really. It's time for a change, but I gotta admit what he is.
Yeah, and for people that are, especially people that are Earnhardt fans and know the Earnhardt Waltrip history.
Right.
And if you don't know the Earnhardt Waltrip history, then you can't call yourself a true Earnhardt fan. Because that was
you can't call yourself a true race fan.
Yeah, because that was who Earnhardt. That's who he wanted to beat. You know what I mean? There wasn't any. Everyone wanted to beat Earnhardt, but Earnhardt wanted to beat Waltrip. I remember Rich Mim and the whole hitting, the huge crash and hit. Oh, he hit me on purpose. He tried to kill me. That whole thing, that huge rivalry between Waltrip and Earnhardt was. You can't. It's very big in NASCAR, and if you guys don't know what it is, look it up because it was a pretty brutal rivalry.
Yeah, I mean, this is the 80s, 70s.
70s. It was late 70s or
early 80s. I mean, you think the Earnhardt-Gordon rivalry was intense? That really wasn't that intense compared to Waltrip Earnhardt, because people got hurt. Both of them got hurt, and they still raced, but still, there was no holds barred right there.
And also, don't forget, Earnhardt did sign Michael Waltrip later on that life. Look how he did too. He did 500, so.
Right.
So, you gotta think that Michael, DW, what they have to say, me and him, just thank you for, you did a great couple of years with us, and, as an announcer, and.
Well, he was an announcer for a good
2001.
Yeah.
So.
2001 is all,
I didn't say
18 years.
18 years is a long time, yep, and then Larry Mack retired, so that means Mike Joy, the only one of the original Fox crew there since then that's still there, you got Jeff Gordon. I like Jeff Gordon up there too. I like him. I think Gordon's good.
He's not bad. He tends to get a little whiny.
Well, your buddy Earnhardt Jr. now is his turn to announce. He's going to be, I think, with Steve Letarte, and I think the other guy, what's his name, Alan?
I think they should have a revolving door of people.
I like it when they take the drivers and they do the whole Xfinity race. All the Xfinity drivers are, like 3 of them out, and I like when they do that. I love absolutely when they did that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, they all switched positions. Yeah, that was kind of cool. But, I think there should be more of a revolving door until something really concrete comes up.
Like, just someone that you really think is like, that's it.
Right.
They
when the fans respond, guess what? We control the sport. We always have. It's going to be us who decides who that next guy is.
Yep.
It's not going to be the NASCAR powers that be, because we will bitch and moan and complain our fucking teeth off until we get what we want. And we have been.
Yep. Yeah, that's why you keep changing the rules every fucking race. So.
Right. They are forced to because of us.
Yeah, we want to be pleased, and they haven't been pleased since, I think, the 90s, so.
Right.
Maybe early thousands was really good, but ever since then, even for me, I'm just kind of like, what the fuck. But I still love NASCAR. I'm still going to be here talking about it. Still going to always be there, so. That's what I love. I got to stay with it.
I've never been like, what the fuck. I've always been, I always will have respect for these guys, for what they do. I hear so many people rack on NASCAR, they're just turning left. like you do it, turning left with 40 of your best friends, and see how that fucking turns out for you.
I don't think it'll ever go good for any of them.
Right, it wouldn't. They'd get smashed into the wall harder than they've ever freaking been smashed before. And people that say, "Oh, they just turn left," they're dumber than the people they think are stupid for just turning left.
Yeah, I basically say the same thing. You try it. You go to, you know, and if you've never even been to a race and you knock it down, go to a race first, and then come talk to me. But I think it's time to wrap this up.
Yeah. You know what we didn't do though?
What was that?
Who's gonna win?
Good idea. Fuck.
Right?
Road course. I can't even think of anybody, dude.
Right?
You know what I'm gonna say? I think he's gonna go back-to-back wins. I think it's gonna be Joey Logano.
Joey Logano.
I don't know why it sounds
I
like
can't
Logano.
believe I'm gonna say this. I think Kyle Busch is gonna win.
Dark horse? Alright, how about this? Dark horse / secondary.
I mean,
Because my secondary's not a dark horse at all. It's Martin Truex Jr. I think Martin Truex Jr. could get it done, too.
yeah, I mean they're teammates. So like Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr. is a good
My
second choice.
Yeah, that's my second choice. First,
But you know, I think you know, people that have been on the upswing, not, you know, middle of the pack guys. You know, like I think, you know, shit.
Kurt Busch.
Kurt Busch good. Yeah. Kurt Busch.
I don't know why, Kurt. I've been talking a lot about you. I don't know why,
Bushes. Fuck.
Yeah.
Made horrible.
We both
fucking
sit here and don't have to talking trash, but now here we are both going, well, we both doing really good. So, see, we always give credit to where it's due.
We do. You gotta give credit where it's due.
Especially to you, Kurt. I give you a lot of credit, dude. You're kicking ass, buddy. I have to say. And you too, fucking Ryan Newman. But anyway,
Alright, so I'm gonna go for my number 2 is gonna be the 40.
Larson. Okay.
And my dark horse is gonna be Bubba.
That's your dark horse.
That's my Bubba's my dark horse.
My dark horse, Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Alright,
Alright, guys.
take it easy.
We'll see you
Fuck you all.